Hey, how's it going everyone? This is DCSG81 and today I would like to do a review for the 112 action figure Ultimate Neighbor from Mass Toys. So this is one of the figure that I have been waiting for ever since the Symbiote Spider-Man, which I did a review. This guy does capture my attention. I didn't get the Spider-Man cane because I'm not familiar with that character, but I really truly impressed by the look of this Ultimate Neighbor. Actually, it is the superior Spider-Man, and Marvel Legends did release a similar Spider-Man few months back, and I was quite tempted to get it until I saw this guy promo pictures. So now I think I have got a better deal for this Spider-Man. For the box, you can see there is a scratch here. I think I actually used the blade too hard when I was opening up the package. Very nice box, very simple box with just the Spider-Man symbols on the chest. There is nothing much for both sides, and the top of the box is just saying Mass Toy Ultimate Neighbor with some sticker on it. There's some warning below the box, and the back of the box is just another spider symbol. I believe this is at his back, and also the same warning that you've seen just now. Okay, so let's get him out. Okay, so this is the Ultimate Neighbor right out of the box. Oh my god, this just looks so nice. It is exactly what I expected it to be. Wow, let's take a closer look, and from here you can see the first thing I noticed is that the webbings on his suit is rather uneven. As you can see some double linings, and it's not symmetrically like the Spider-Man suit. This is very uneven. I think it is made on purpose. I did some research on it. Yeah, they say that it's supposed to be uneven. That makes him looks more unique and more cool. Oh, okay, I didn't notice there is such a thing here. Of course, he needed this for the tentacles. Yeah, so it just looks very nice even though it's just black. Once again, it's of matte paint, which I actually love it. And you can see there's two different kind of blacks for his boots. Not really, but when the light just shine on it, it just looks kind of different. But when I have it on hand, it's almost the same. Okay, that's rather special, and I just love that he has the red padding for his shoe. Yeah, then this metal things on his forearm is also looking very cool, especially when you want a totally different looking Spider-Man in your collections. This is one of it. Yeah, the spider symbol does looks very good. Now I'm starting to like the uneven webbings here. Makes him looks very nice, very unique. And another unique thing, of course, is the mask. You can see how cool it is. It's like he's wearing a shades, a black shades. Yeah, this one does looks very nice, and it's also very shiny. As you can see, the light reflected of it. Wow, this is a cool superior Spider-Man. And even for this part here, which is to connect to the tentacles, they make it like a spider logos like. It's very nice. I'm not sure if I can take it off. Oh no, it's actually glued very tightly into it, but it's okay, it's very nice. And once again, you can see the uneven webbings here. Very cool, very cool. Wow, love it, love it. This is definitely very cool looking Spider-Man. And next, let's move on to the articulations. I'll start with the head as always. So you can look to the right, looks to the left, no problem. Looking up, yes, pretty good. You can even do a very cool crawling pose. Yes, looking up, and also looking down is even better with the help of the neck. Yeah, the neck is a separate piece. Can move very nicely, as you can see. And for his arm, guys, can go 360 degree, going up sideways more than 90 degrees, and there is no butterfly joint, but this piece of joints here, something like the Amazing Yamaguchi, you can actually move it. Oh, the entire chest can move along with it. Yeah, so this acts like a butterfly joints, very nice. And also there's a bicep shrivels right over here. I believe it should be, yes, a single joint elbow. Yeah, this is a single joint elbow, but it can go pretty far up, which is not too bad. And then, like I said, this portion here, you can actually move it all the way to the front. Let's see. Yeah, you can do an X rather easy. Okay, this is good. And going back, way back to his back, although he can't do an X, but it still can go way back, but you expose the joint, okay, which is what you don't want to see. But even if you don't, it's just a normal museum pose, you can still slightly see the joints being exposed, but I think it's not so bad. Okay, for his torso, there's 2-point articulation, one right beneath his chest. Yeah, very smooth movement there, but be very careful. I think because it's very close gap, so you don't want to scratch off any of the paints. And for the waist, you can actually move it, yeah, very nicely. You can still hear some squeaking sound because this one is still brand new. Okay, bending forwards, let's see. Oh my goodness, when you look at that, this is awesome. And bending backwards, let's see, not that much, but I think it's good enough, and it doesn't reveal any big gap there, which is great. Okay, for his leg, there's no pull down mechanism, but you can see there's a cut there, so there's a swivels over here. And let's see how well he can kick forwards. Okay, oh, let's see, about 90 degrees, not too bad, but I was expecting more. Kicking backwards is somehow yeah, being restricted by his butt cheek. Okay, so this is as far as can go. And for his leg, there's just a single, there's no joint. Yeah, there's no joint, just something like the tights just being stick together, so it can go up very far. Wow, it's like a double joint knee. This is very good there, as you can see. And for this portion, yes, you can still turn on these boots here, and there's an ankle rocker going up and down. There are toe hinges as well, and as usual, mine is stuck. Yeah, for the left leg, somehow it's stuck. I think it's the same thing happened to me on my symbiote Spider-Man. Yeah, okay, so this is not going to work. Maybe I'll try to use some hair dryer to loosen it up. Okay, so let's see if the Spider-Man can do, okay, yes, he can do a perfect split very easily. This is awesome. I mean, just as I have expected, especially from my previous experience with the symbiote Spider-Man, this Mass Toys Spider-Man does have a pretty good articulations. And next, let's move on to the accessory. I will start with the hands as always. So he just comes with a pair of close fist hands, but as you can see, there are holes on it. So I believe this is also for holding on to his webbings. A pair of relaxed hand, but as you can see, it have very sharp fingers there. A pair of something like an open hands. A pair of grabbing hands. A pair of web shooting hands. A pair of wall crawling hands, and lastly another pair of something like a grabbing hands as well. Yeah, this is the difference between the grabbing hands earlier. He also comes with this very cute looking spider bots. He comes with these two webbings, and also these two webbings which is similar to the symbiote Spider-Man. And the highlight of the figure is that he comes with 4 tentacles, and they are all of the similar length, if I'm not mistaken. Looking very cool there. Wow, this is also very sharp. Be very careful not to drop it, else you might just broke it. Yeah, this is very nice. This Superior Spider-Man also comes with my favorite head sculpt, which is the half unmasked head. I always like my Spider-Man to be looking like this, revealing half of his face. This is very cool. Wow. And of course, this is another head sculpt of the unmasked head, which is looking very nice. Just take a look at this head. It's very good looking there. My goodness. And of course, he also comes with this very good looking base. Wow, this is just the same as his spider symbols there. Yep, this is very cool. And this one is very strong bendy wire. Yeah, it's very heavy as well with a clip on it. This is very good. So as you can see, this Superior Spider-Man does comes with quite a number of accessories. And next we'll try out some of the accessories onto the figure. I'll start with the hands as always, so let's take it off rather easily. Let's try with this grabbing hand, which I find it very cool. Okay, yes, very easy to put it in. This is very nice. And to use this webbing, I believe we just use the closed fist hand with the holes. So basically just slot it in like this. Okay, and then he can just hold on to the webbings, just like a web swinging. However, for this webbing is rather weird. I don't think we can just let him use like this. Yeah, this is very weird looking indeed. For the symbiote Spider-Man, he does have a hands with the hole, so you can actually put it in like this if I'm not wrong. Yes, since I have my symbiote Spider-Man here, I'll just try it for you guys. You can see that it actually looks very good with this symbiote Spider-Man. But with this superior Spider-Man, there doesn't seem to have any hands with the holes on it, so I'm not sure how to use it. We can't be letting him to hold on like this. It will look pretty weird. And to interchange the head, basically we just need to pop it off like this and pop in this, my favorite half mask head. Oh my goodness, we take a look at that, guys. This is just so good looking. However, to use the unmasked head, you have to pop up the entire neck. So let's give it a try. Oh, okay, it's much easier than I thought. So you just need to pop in the whole neck together. Yeah, because you can see that it's only the neck is also unmasked. Okay, so this is very nice looking. Wow, he's so good looking there. And next we'll try to put on the tentacles. So let's try with one first. Okay, so it should be pretty straightforward. You just need to pop in the joints onto the hole, which looks rather impossible because the hole is, I think, it's kind of small for this joint. Okay, let's try on this hole. Okay, yes, it is indeed very tight. Yeah, do be very careful when you try to twist and turn, not to break the joints. Now will you take a look at that? Wow, this is so cool looking, and there are a total of 4 joints. So that means there are 4 portions of articulations. One is right over here, and then we can have one here, one at here, and also here at the tip. Okay, so this is a very articulable tentacles, and it is very sturdy. As you can see, it's very hard to twist and turn. And also be very careful when you're trying to turn it around. Just try to do it slowly, especially on the edge here, so that you don't break the joint, because it's very tightly connected to this connector here. Yeah, so be very careful about it. And for the base, basically you just need to screw it in. Yeah, something like a screw, you just turn it in. And also for this part, you just need to connect to the hole. Yeah, and then you're all set to use. As I mentioned earlier, this is a very strong bendy wires that you can see can support the figure very well. Oh my goodness, just take a look at this. This is so good looking. Just try to turn it around for you guys to see. Yeah, this is very nice. Holy. Now I just want to show, for this iconic pose, there is no support, no photoshops, nothing at all. The tentacles is really strong enough to hold this guy up. You can see there is, I didn't put anything to support it, just purely on the tentacles. Wow. And even for this pose, you can see I'm only using the lower 2 tentacles to support his weight, and his left leg is above the ground and the right leg is tiptoeing. Yeah, let me show you guys. Yes, so basically I'm using just the 2 tentacles to support the weight of this guy. Do click on the likes button if you enjoyed the review. Thank you. For the size comparison, I like to compare with some of the Spider-Mans that I have. I have this Marvel Legends Iron Spider, which is slightly taller than him, and also this SH Figuarts PlayStation 4 Spider-Man. Okay, and then we have this Mayfax Symbiote Spider-Man, which is about the same height, I think, and also this Mass Toy Symbiote Spider-Man, which is, I think they are the same height. And just in case you guys are wondering how he fares with other characters, I have this City Toys Wolverine, okay, which is supposed to be shorter, and I think he scaled pretty well with him. And also this Storm Arena Kent. Okay, so for my final verdict, I think you guys should have already know what I'm going to say. Yes, I truly recommend this Mass Toys Ultimate Neighbor Spider-Man or the Superior Spider-Man. He looks very cool in terms of the overall look. The accessory is great, articulation is top notch, and the most important part is it is very affordable. So if you guys are interested, I'll put the link where I ordered it from down in this video description. So go grab him guys, and I'll catch you again in my next video. I hope you'll watch this video right over here.